Sometimes a single moment can change everything, and that's exactly what happened when Harvard was founded. A small, wet, shivering puppy lay motionless by the side of the road, barely able to lift his head. His tiny body trembled from pain and cold, and he let out soft moans as if begging someone to notice him. At only 7 or 8 months old, he had already gone through more than most animals ever should. At first, he didn't want anyone to pick him up. His fear and pain were too much. But the moment he understood that help had finally arrived, Harvard relaxed just enough to let gentle hands touch him. He was soaked, freezing, and too weak to move. Whoever had left him there had walked away from him at the worst possible moment, but he still held on. He was carefully lifted into a car and rushed to the nearest clinic. The hope was to at least get an X-ray and understand what was wrong. The first results were shocking. Harvard had a severe pelvic fracture, and both of his back legs were dislocated. His blood pressure was extremely low, his body temperature had dropped, and exhaustion made it hard for him to even stay awake. No one knew how many hours he had been lying in that cold puddle. Treatment began right away. The team gave him 4 fluids, pain relief, and prepared him for an urgent transfer. This kind of trauma needed a stronger medical team. Late that night, they moved Harvard to Vet City, where more advanced care was waiting. Tests showed his hemoglobin and red blood cell levels were dangerously low, and the doctors prepared for a possible blood transfusion. An ultrasound revealed a serious hematoma in his bladder. Ticks were also found on his body, showing he had been neglected for a long time. Even in pain, Harvard stayed gentle. He didn't complain, didn't resist, and didn't cause trouble. He simply let the team help him while making small sounds, as if calling out for comfort. He often fell asleep in caring arms, slipping in and out of rest. After a few days, he began to stabilize. To everyone's relief, he did not need a blood transfusion after all. A CT scan helped the doctors better understand his pelvic injuries, and while he was under anesthesia, they successfully reset his dislocated leg. The news that followed was almost unbelievable. He didn't need an amputation. His spine was not damaged. Between life and death, Harvard had been given a chance that many dogs in his situation never get. The pelvic surgery went well. When he woke up, he was weak but still tried to wag his tail. His spirit touched everyone in the hospital. Despite everything he had gone through, he kept showing kindness and trust. Day by day, Harvard recovered. The doctors decided his front leg wouldn't need surgery, only time and careful rehabilitation. He ate well, reacted happily to familiar faces, and enjoyed resting in warm, safe arms. From shaky first steps to standing properly again, each small improvement felt like a miracle. Soon, he was strong enough to leave the hospital and move to a temporary shelter. Once there, he quickly blended in. He made new friends, explored his space with curiosity, and enjoyed every bit of comfort he was given. The moments when he curled up at his rescuer's feet, the way his silly little face lit up when he played, and his joy when running around the yard, every one of those moments proved how far he had come. There are still physical therapy sessions ahead, along with more injections and follow-ups. But Harvard has already shown he has the heart of a fighter. His recovery reminds everyone around him that hope grows stronger when someone refuses to give up. In a place where everything once felt hopeless, love helped create a miracle. If this story touched your heart, give it a like. Even sharing it helps more animals find love, safety, and a second chance.